Good morning, all you handsome bastards and classy ladies. I hope you're all doing well. I want you to sit back, relax, throw your feet up and enjoy this. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hang on. I know you, Christian. Didn't you upload 2 parts of Final Fantasy IX sometime in the past? And the answer to that is a resounding yes. But the reason I'm bringing you this again from the beginning, well, there's 2 reasons. Well, there's 3 reasons. One is that my last PS3 broke, so I lost my previous game data, so I'm going back to the beginning. The other one, well, actually it's kind of a knock-on effect to that. I actually missed things when I played this last, and that's unforgivable in my opinion, because this is one of those few games, this is definitely one of those few games that I know well enough that I can actually put up videos and legitimately call it a walkthrough. The second reason is that there was I came across another YouTuber. He's called Zidane Online. If I remember correctly, I'm going to link his channel in my case description. But he actually did a really good walkthrough series of Final Fantasy IX, and I'm incredibly picky when it comes to what live commentary YouTubers that I'll watch myself. Not that I'm saying I'm great at it myself, it's just when it comes to people who I watch, I can be quite picky. This guy, I subscribed to him after watching, I think, 2 videos. One, he's a good subscriber, he's a great, he's a great live commentator. He knows his stuff, and the fact that he loves the older Final Fantasies is just absolutely apparent in his videos, which I loved, so I subscribed for that. And the third reason is that last night I just finished up playing The Last of Us, and I'm sort of in video game series limbo, and I'm unsure where to progress, because as I was trying to explain in my Last of Us video, I had a tendency of dropping a lot of videos last year, a lot of series, so that I could do new games to keep my channel fresh and bring in new subscribers. Whereas for the next while, after having a conversation with one of my other subscribers, it kind of played on my conscience a little bit, and I've decided that I want to do the game series that you guys want to see me do, and if I get new subscribers from that, fantastic, but I want to cater to my current subscribers and reward you for your loyalty. So tell me exactly what game you'd like to see me do, and I guess because of time and everything, I'd have to go by a majority vote kind of a thing. Now, unfortunately, I am going to have to currently exclude Jak and Daxter, the HD collection, from my series, purely because at the moment a former work colleague of mine ran off with my copy of the game, so I physically can't play that. But by all means, if you want to see me do a new game or bring back an old series, just leave me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to do it. Anyways, this introduction has gone on long enough. Let's get this story going. I actually forgot to mention a while ago, there's a 4th reason why I'm bringing you this game from the beginning again. It's just because Final Fantasy IX is my favorite game of all time. To this day, You know, I won't actually talk when they're talking, even though there's no actual dialogue. Alright, first things first, I'm just going to disable the hair icon. Although, I suppose that little pointy finger is quite helpful for these YouTube videos at times, I guess, because, you know, obviously it's not in HD, so the quality isn't going to be as good as any of my other series. But, oh, that was some gil, by the way. I got a little bit excited. And a potion. Lovely. Light the candle in the middle of the room. No! Alright, so MS Prima Vista Theater Ship Class Luxury Liner with Theater Tonnage 8,235 tons. If Garnet/Dagger were here, I'd make a joke about how this ship could roughly just about hold her mother. Gas capacity to 188. Again, I would argue that that's just enough room for her mother. Propulsion, Veil Energy. I would argue that that's not enough to ship her mother. Shipwright, Zabold Shipyards. Port of Registry, Lindblom. I would also probably make a gentlemanly assumption that her mother would not fit in Lindblom. Alright, that's everything we need to do here. Okay, a lot of people misinterpret Zidane's name as being Zidane because of the way it's spelled. That's something I also did myself before, when I was younger. When I first played this game back in 2000, I was only like 10 years old. Or no, I was 11 years old. And my grasp of the English alphabet was far from being firm. But as it turns out, it's actually pronounced Zidane, despite being spelled phonetically as Zidane. And it's our first boss battle / regular battle. I suppose it all depends on how you interpret boss battles. Does it need the boss music to be a boss battle? In my opinion, it kind of does, but I'm still going to write this off as being the first boss battle. The aptly named Masked Man. Final Fantasy scholars reckon he is called the Masked Man because he does in fact wear a mask, but this is yet to be confirmed. So we got the potion. Now, as you probably remember from my first video, before you even start attacking this guy, you just want to mug the shit out of him. Just keep stealing. He's got some good gear on him. Mainly he's got the Mage Masher, which is a very good dagger for Zidane. Oh, hey, we got it way faster than we did the last time. Which is a very good dagger for... Oh my god, Sinner, you suck! Alright, let's steal. Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Alright, let's unleash the beast. Which is a very good dagger for Zidane early on in the game. Also, in Final Fantasy IX, if you have any moral qualms about stealing from people, you gotta put them aside, because you are going to be stealing from everybody. Zidane even has a skill later on that rewards you for stealing from people. The more successfully you steal from people, the more damage you can do. So yeah, your moral compass needs to go way south on that one. Oh my head. Go easy, you guys. That's how I imagine Baku talks. Baku is a dick to his crew. And Here's a little fun fact for you that I never mentioned when I first did this. If you say that's when I kidnapped Queen Brahne, right? If you do that, I think it's 64 times. You get a little extra, slightly humorous little cutscene thingy where Ruby will burst in and progress the game. Let's just hit it once anyway. So, you know, you bet you're going to kidnap the fat-ass, ugly Queen Brahne. What the hell am I saying? We're going to go with, that's when I kidnapped Princess Garnet, right. You bet you're going to kidnap the most babylicious beauty in all of Alexandria, Princess Garnet. There's something about the word babylicious that it hits me as being sexist and chauvinistic, but also is quite fun to say. Oh, that was nice and considerate of her. Also, strangers are dicks to black mages. Okay. There was something over here, I do believe. A push on. Alrighty. Another reason why this is my favorite Final Fantasy is because to me, and this is actually one of the reasons why, oh, what's his name? Hironobu Sakaguchi. The reason this is his favorite Final Fantasy game as well is because he feels like it's the closest to the Final Fantasy that he had envisioned himself, rather than Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII. So that's pretty cool. This is everything that I had pictured a Final Fantasy game to be as well. Hello, ladies. So kids shouldn't leave the city by themselves, you know. That's a fair comment. And this gate leads outside. Now I have to say, this is the single worst method to combat crime I have ever seen. Think about it, if a man commits a crime, what does he get? What's his punishment? He gets hauled off by scantily clad beautiful women in spandex. I can't help but feel 99% of their interrogations end with, "Oh, I've been a bad boy." That's how I see them ending. Hello? Oh, these street urchins are simply dreadful. Nobles are dicks to orphans. Why, you're not a city child, and you aren't a noble child either. Piss off, you little bastard. Thus confirming my nobles are dicks to orphans theory. Nobles always come to Alexandria to see the annual performances. Oh, so they come to us from outside, maybe from a place called Trino, perhaps? Where we might visit later on, perhaps, maybe, maybe not. Yeah, get out of my city, weird duck lady. This statue was built to commemorate General Madeline, who fought in the 9th Lindblom War in 1389. At the tender age of 13, General Madeline fought against the Lindblom army with only 9 soldiers under her command. She died in 1401, well before her time. You know what great things I accomplished when I was 13 years old? Nothing. Oh wait, no, I sued someone. Well, my mother sued someone through me. All I did was break my arm. Which, when you compare that to leading an army, isn't very impressive. Breaking your arm is not nearly as impressive. Ah, we meet again, grandmother. grandmother is a dick to grandpapa. She just dismissed him instantly. I'm not done with the dresser. Surely we can't share the same place. Is that you, Ilya? Your new dress is almost done. Lady, even if your eyesight's not the best, if you're confusing a little black mage with your granddaughter, then I'm assuming she's not a looker. Ooh, right on the tush. Okay, we did this in the last video and I felt awful, but damn it, I'm doing it again. We just robbed a sweet little old lady. A sweet little old lady who is clearly doting on her granddaughter, which is something to be admired. My own mother, she dotes on her granddaughter, or my niece. Although to be fair, I dote on my niece too. Thank her, lovely. Because out of all of, well, I say out of all of her uncles, I mean she's got what? There's me, my brother, and then so she's got a total of 4 uncles, and by far she's the closest to me. Which is lovely. It's great. We got a pretty close relationship that way. She's crazy. She's so much fun.